Okay, this video is going to be me showing the difference between my stock suspension on my 1990 Montero, which has 150,000 miles on it, versus Bilstein 4600s, which I just got off Luso Overland. It's not too scientific of a video. It's just gonna show you guys my perspective while driving, and that way you guys can see like how much the hood rebounds to give you an idea of how much stiffer and like how much smoother the rebound is. So hopefully this video shows you guys that. Okay, working on changing them now. Here's the new one next to the old one. And in case you didn't notice, these are supposed to rebound on their own. So like if I push this one together, it'll spread open. If you push this one together, open. So I think I know why it was bouncing. And I saw a model number on here somewhere. I see an MB right there, which means these are the original. First side's already done. Go ahead and show you. Bilsteins are in. But yeah, gonna go ahead and get the other side in. Okay, both the rears are done. That's the right rear. Here's the left rear. Yeah, time to do the fronts. I'm just gonna go on a quick test drive to show you guys what the ride quality is on my stock suspension. This isn't gonna be too scientific. I'm just gonna go over some potholes, and based off the camera's shake, you'll see how good the ride quality is now and see how it improves with the Bilsteins. So I'm gonna go ahead and start driving. First off, we got these two bumps right here, which I'm really interested to see how the new shocks take it, because these don't do well. And then coming up here, there's gonna be a pothole on the left I'm gonna aim for as long as nobody else drives. There's a bump right here. Exactly 25, just to have somewhat of a control group. So I'm going exactly 25, speed bump. Alright, and then there's two more speed bumps up here. There's also a hole right here, I'll hit that at 30. Okay, and then these next two speed bumps I'll hit 25, and then I'll turn around. And then I'll show you what it was like with the Bilsteins. Exactly 25. Going 25. Okay, now to drive with the new Bilsteins, and I think the ride quality is actually so like worlds different. It's insane. You guys are about to see. Going on a little drive. Bilsteins are. There's that double bump. 300 miles on these Bilsteins, so I haven't really gone through a whole lot yet, but they are somewhat broken in. Showing you guys the difference over these bumps, you're really gonna notice the difference. Watch how the just watch how the like hood moves. Watch how little it bounces now. It's actually crazy. This bump, this is the most aggressive bump. And like, look at that. It doesn't even bounce at all after. It's just pothole. Again, gonna go 25 over this next bump. Going exactly 25. This one, I'm gonna go exactly 25. It's just so much more stable. It does feel a little more harsh, like actually going over it. But as far as like the rebound, it's so much smoother. It's so nice. Just to give you guys an idea of how much I spent on the Bilsteins, I bought them last week, so first week of October of 2025, and they were $448 for all four off Luso Overland. I think you can get them slightly cheaper off of Rock Auto, but it's like $2 and it takes longer to get here, so that's why I went with Luso. And yeah, I would say for $450 it's definitely worth it. That's one of the more expensive things that you can do to this car, because there's not a lot of crazy upgrades you can do to them to keep them like daily driver and like not lifted. So for $450, that was definitely worth it. I 100% would say they are worth it. I can only speak for compared to the stock suspension. Obviously, I know there's some more affordable options and also better options, more expensive options. There's the Old Man Emu, which is like supposed to be worlds better, but also more built for a lifted setup. I'm staying stock. And then as far as cheaper options, I know there's the KYB gas adjusts, and then there's also, I believe there's Rancho who make one, but those are also meant for lifts. And then Monroe is the other one. But I went for middle of the pack with like only good reviews, so that's why I went with the Bilstein 4600s. Pretty much everyone I've seen that has a Montero goes with those, as long as it's like a daily driver build, and that's pretty much what this is. I'm not going to do any crazy overlanding in this. I might take this on a road trip, many road trips, so I'm more worried about driving on the road than driving on like rocks and stuff like that. But yeah, overall I would say the Bilsteins are definitely worth it. I just feel less car sick driving, and like I have the suspension seat and all that stuff, so it's already bouncy. But as far as like going over bumps and stuff, getting rid of that stock suspension and going with the Bilsteins, the stiffness is like noticeably way better. And I would highly recommend anyone that has a first gen Montero to definitely get the Bilsteins. They are a world different.